Action. Hi, Alyssa. It's nice to meet you. Come
Hi,
on in.
thank you.
You can sit right here. I just want to let you to know that everything you tell me today is confidential. And if you could just read through this form and sign it, just so you know that everything today is confidential and it's a patient-client relationship, that would be great.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. All right, Alyssa, so, what brings you here today?
Well, living in my life, it's really hard for me because I dropped out of high school and I've been struggling. I have two kids. One is 3 and the other one is 1 year old.
Okay.
And then I've been struggling to find money and how to feed my boys.
Okay.
It's really hard. I wish that I went to finish high school and so I could support them, and all these things just kept happening in my life and I don't know what to do. It's really hard.
Okay, so basically you got pregnant
Yes.
and you weren't able to finish high school and you have 2 kids.
Yes.
So you're in a really, really tough place.
Yeah.
And I understand that.
But the thing is that I'm struggling between my job because I work a night shift.
Okay.
And I was wondering, I don't know what to do. The last chance, if I have to earn more money, I have to work on the streets. And I don't know if I should do that. And then, my boys, I don't want them to know that we're struggling for money. And I don't want to work on the streets, but it's what I have to do. I have to do it.
Okay. Well, I think what we need to work on and what would really help, honestly, how would you feel about yourself if you actually graduated high school?
I would be so proud of myself because then I can maybe even go to college, but I'm not even sure either. But I would love to finish high school if it's even possible for me. When I was a kid, when I was younger actually, I was really good in high school and then I made bad decisions and that's how I ended up where I am. I had good grades, they're B's, average, and that's how, yeah.
So you think it would help you if I could find you a place you maybe can do some tutoring, and maybe get your GED?
Yes, yes.
And then maybe, employers will open up, you'll have a lot more opportunity. Has college been anything you've been interested in?
Actually, I did want to go to college, but I don't know how I was going to afford it.
Okay, there are a lot of grants out there for parents with children. And that's also something we can look into. And it can get you to a better place in life. Also, there's different programs, night classes, weekend classes. It might be hard for a while, but if you put in a little bit of work, you might, in the end, be able to really maximize your income level. And another thing, I don't think you have to worry about working on the streets. Maybe you just need to struggle for a little longer. There are options. We can go apply with the county. That's an option, and I can get you all that information. And you can get food support. You can get cash every month towards expenses. And another thing, is the father paying child support?
I don't know who the father is, my first kid, I know who he is, but he doesn't want to be involved in my life or my son's life.
Which has he been classified as the father by the courts?
Yes, but then because of his pay, he's not gonna be able to pay for child support. So like, it's hard.
Have you been to court a lot, or?
No.
Okay, so that's another thing that we can address, and it might get you more income.
Okay.
If we are more active in the courts, the fact that you're not getting child support, because that can help you vastly, because he can be forced to help you. So those are two things. I have to get you information on your GED and schooling.
Okay.
And I can find out the procedure to get the father of your children to pay child support, because that's going to help you a lot.
Okay, yeah, that would.
Now the night shift, is that really hard with the kids?
It is, because like, I don't know, like, I have my sisters that come to watch them, but then like, they also have their own life, and it's getting to the point where they don't want to watch my kids anymore. So I'm having a hard time trying to find someone else to watch my kids for me. And it's just like really hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
So another thing, once we get you in school, we might be able to find some sort of government grants to help with childcare. So maybe that way you can go to school during the day, work during the day, maybe get some grants to cover living expenses. So this can really turn out great for you. It's just a matter of taking the steps and working on the street. I don't think that's something you need to do.
Yes, I don't want to do that.
I know, and I understand that. But, you know, just getting you in a better place. I understand night shift work is because someone who doesn't have a high school diploma.
It's so hard. So hard.
Possibly after you get the GED, you might be able to get a better job, a day job, maybe a lower paying job that you can do while the kids are at school, and maybe supplement your income through loans.
Okay.
And I know you're going to be really scared taking out all the loans.
Yes.
But in the end, it'll be worth it.
Okay.
So, what else do we need to address?
Is there any possible way that I can get housing information? Because we're in my neighborhood, it's not a good place for me and my family, my sons, to live there.
Of course, there is family housing units. One company out of my head that I know that I can give you is I know Common Bond Communities. And here's the phone number. Well, do you make below $27,000 a year?
I do.
Okay. So you qualify.
Okay.
For family housing. So that's, I mean, I can't even, if you're making below $27,000 a year, you have 2 kids. I could only imagine what you're going through.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's really hard, especially since I have a 1-year-old and I have to pay for his milk, his clothes, his diapers, everything. And then my son, who is 3 years old, I'm gonna have to get him ready for school. I want him to go to Head Start, but I don't know if that's possible too. Because of my time of taking him to school, it's gonna be hard. And I want them to have a good education, and that's why I want to move out of my neighborhood and go somewhere else where there's more possibility and resources.
Do you have a car, or do you need to be near the bus system?
I need to be near the bus system.
Okay, so you sort of have to be in the city.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll keep that in mind. I mean, I could call Common Bonds for you too, if you want to talk about that in our next session, or if that's something you want to go forward with.
Okay.
And then I can give you all this information on the next session so you can move forward and not be in your current situation.
Okay.
Because I can't even imagine what you're going through.
Yeah.
So am I right that our plan is to work on the GED?
Yes. So,
Are you okay if I find a place you can go for tutoring for your GED and where you can take the test? Okay.
I would also like try to find like maybe like what you said, food stamps. I would like to apply for
Okay. I will get all that information. And what county do you live in?
I live in Ramsey County.
Ramsey County, okay. All right, because you have to apply through the county. Now, do you have health insurance?
No, I don't.
Okay, and so your children don't? Okay, no health insurance. So these are all things, honestly, I think what needs to be worked on first and what we're gonna do is it's gotta be step by step.
Okay.
So it can't all happen in a day, so I hope you understand that.
Okay.
We'll start, what I think you need is the assistance. So I think we really should start with that. Now, have you signed a lease
A lease?
with your current, where you're living?
Yes, I did.
Okay, and do you know when that's up?
It's gonna be up soon. 6 more months.
Okay, in 6 months?
Yes.
Okay, so then it takes time to find housing, so after we apply for your assistance, we'll apply for housing.
Okay.
And then we could move forward with the other things, such as your schooling and your job and so on. Are you feeling a little better?
Yeah, just a little bit. As long as I get my boys like food, and I'm glad I'm gonna go to school, so my future looks brighter now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna, write down some information for you. And then, when would you like to reschedule?
Whenever you're free. But it has to be at daytime, probably Wednesdays. Are you free?
Okay, I have a Wednesday at 12:30 open. Is
Okay.
that okay?
Yeah,
Next
that sounds
Wednesday at
great.
12:30? Okay. Okay, that's great. All right. I will see you next Wednesday then.
Okay.
Can I walk you out?
Yeah, thank you. Oh, I love these pictures.
Thank you.
Thank you. Alright. So next Wednesday?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
It was nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.